Hey guys, TB again. Um, some of you have gotten a chance to watch my video on the new Dutch Cruiser, which is going to come out right, at least here on NA, right about the time I get this video up. But after posting that video and having played the few games that I played in it, I had some questions. And then some of my fleet mates, some of my friends on Discord, some of you guys in the video comments, you guys had questions like, you know, can you shoot the planes down for, do we know for sure that you can? What does it look like to get attacked? How much warning do you have? And I had the same questions, and having not been attacked by one of these, I had no meaningful appreciation for that experience or to be able to answer those questions intelligibly. So I talked my good buddy Arsonist from Rage also into jumping into a training room with me and jumping into his Cleveland, one of the better AA boats at Tier 8, and something that wasn't a destroyer that I could actually get some hits on. And we decided to do a little testing. So this is just him and I going at it. This is his perspective. He was nice enough to record and upload this to YouTube for me, which I shamelessly stole. So this footage is from the Cleveland's perspective from my buddy Arsonist, and he is, yeah, he's whooping my butt. Especially with the Cleveland being as maneuverable as it is. So what we're finding out is that the planes do appear to be coming from the ship, although they do kind of spawn very quickly out of nowhere. They have a very short flight time within that envelope. You can shoot them down, so it looks like you do get credit for shooting them down towards a clear skies. But shooting them down doesn't mean anything to the DZP. It has kind of like your torpedoes and your gun shells, it has an unlimited supply of these planes, and so as long as the match is going on, that timer runs down, it's going to be able to do that. So you don't get a lot of time to respond, and you do you do get to shoot them down, but it doesn't really mean anything in the long run, not when it comes to the next perspective. That led to our next question, which was, does shooting them down affect the number of bomb hits you take? How effective is it? So Arsonist and I once again jumped into a training room, and we got on a little bit bigger map this time because we wanted to test it at max range, where the AA guns would have the most amount of time to engage the planes. And we decided to see what worst case scenario was, and again from the perspective of wanting to get as many hits as we can, so we can really see what what kind of percentage of hits we're getting, that sort of thing. So he's in a Worcester, and so I'm under no illusions that this is going to end well for me. But this is for science. Unfortunately, Sly has got the best name possible when it comes to that. So I'm going to go ahead and steal. We're going to do a little bit of science because I feel like this is something he would do. TB doesn't sound as good. So I screwed up here on that first drop, and I should have waited till he came to a complete stop. So the first one, that first drop, I think I only got 2 hits, and up in the corner there is the video from his perspective. So we wanted to see how many planes was he shooting down. So after that first wave, he shot down 6 out of 18 planes. I scored 11 bomb hits. Okay, my hits I think were a little low because I screwed that first drop up, and then I cut the video out on the reload. That's why I'm attacking him again. And that first run, he wasn't running defensive AA. That was just straight Worcester AA. This second attack run, he popped defensive AA, and he shot down all 18 planes. Of course, I still hit him 16 times. So shooting all those planes down didn't stop him from still getting dropped even more than the first run, and that's why I think that first one kind of is inconclusive. It didn't really give us the data we wanted. This last drop, though, he's not running defensive AA, so this is just planes against him. I cut the reload part out again so you guys didn't have to sit there and watch us stare at each other for 90 seconds. Again, he's going to shoot down 6 out of 18 planes, so he shot down the same number of planes as the first drop, but because I didn't move the reticle while during the reload, I had it still centered. Scientific method, trying not to change too many variables. I had it centered on his superstructure. It didn't move the reticle during the reload, so the drops went in the same time, same place. Without defensive AA, he shot down 6 planes. I got 19 hits, which is more than I got the first time, which is why I think that first number, 11 bomb hits, was, you know, as far as the scientific method here goes, it was kind of an error. I don't know that that's the data we want to be using. So with defensive AA, he shot down all 18 planes, almost got a clear skies just right then and there, but I still hit him 16 times. Without defensive AA, he shot down 6 planes, but 19 bombs made it through. Some of that's going to be RNG, you know, some of it's going to be dependent on the size of the ship. The best single drop out of 24 bombs was 10. And that was without defensive AA. Somehow I managed to land 10 bombs on him. Most of the time I was getting like 4 or 5 hits. So that was, obviously RNG was with me there. So anyways, I hope this answers a few more of the questions that I know I had and you guys had. This boat's going to be available soon in a double token event, which we haven't seen in a while. So kind of cool that they're doing something a little bit different, I suppose. Not just putting it in a crate. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll let you, yeah, that happened. So, bye.